The photo in the text message looked like a wet washcloth. The text explained that it was found on the ground. No nest in sight. I could make out that this was a baby bird, but if this bird was still alive, I'd be surprised. It was the next to last day of June, one of those long days that anticipate all the suns of summer. But even in the season of fullness, not all are lucky. The winnowing begins. This barely living baby's dirt-matted down was full of fly eggs. In a matter of hours, those eggs would hatch. Maggots would tunnel into the bird. The poor chick was about to be eaten alive. But fate had disrupted the imminent trajectory of events, and humans, this time, would intervene between bad luck and certain death. Washed, dabbed dry, warmed, and stabilized, the chick remained so bedraggled that it wasn't obvious what kind of bird this was. Based on size, the little being fit into one's palm. I figured that this tiny baby whose luck had just turned a corner must be an eastern screech owl. They nest in dark, secure tree cavities. Somehow, out of a hidden nest, this owlet had been dragged and dropped. Had some predator raided the nest? A crow? Perhaps a raccoon or a possum? Was this disheveled nestling the only survivor? Presently, this baby joined our other-than-human family members. The roster of the latter, dogs Chula and Jude, our 4 hens, Paulette, Zorro, Stripey, and Smokey, Patricia's king snake, Frankie, and our adopted parrots, Kane the Quaker parrot, who we call Citizen Kane, and our cheeky little green-cheeked conure, Rosebud. And now an owl. Odd word, owl, 3 letters, 1 vowel. It's said to originate from the sound of them calling, while a wolf's ow became its howl, from a bird heard as ooh, voila, an owl. This wasn't the first orphaned owl to come my way. In my 20s, I had helped found a wildlife rehabilitation group. I was currently a university ecologist, and I'd had permits for wildlife rehab, falconry, and bird banding. With the help of our newfoundling stabilized, we needed a name. A baby bird's gender clues are usually internal. How about a gender-neutral name for this downy little rascal? One of the other little rascals of the old Our Gang film and TV series was named Alfalfa. Shortened to Alfie, it sounded like Owlfie. Just to be contrary to the usual default bias of referring to a creature of unknown gender as he, we began referring to Alfie as she. The chances of being correct were 50-50. Anyway, pronouns reinforce distinctions. English most commonly offers the options of he or she for humans, but generally forces us to refer to other living beings as it. Contrastingly, many Native American languages distinguish the living. Animate nouns, such as dog, take different grammatical forms than do inanimate nouns like shoe.